So today we have come to a very special location in Portsmouth, Stockport. Behind me, it's, as you can see the sign, Fort Gilkicker. Sorry. We come to Fort Gilkicker. The fort was built in 1871. It's a Victorian fort, and as we'll go in, you'll begin to see more things like the barrack block, which is currently behind me right now. Also the parade entrance, and we'll also take you up to the roof where they have a mast you can climb and a place where they actually had 5 massive guns. So I'm here with Adam. We're just outside the front entrance at the minute. We'll be going off shortly just to take a look, and this one is quite a special one. Right, so just to give you a view, this is the barrack block. This is where they would have had all of the troops. But as you can see, obviously where they've tried to gate it off, it's not sort of really worked. So the current plan for this building is that they want to turn it into luxury homes at some point. Right, so, oh wow, this is fantastic. Going to get a little bit of lens flare from the camera because it's a nice sunny day. Yeah, this is the parade ground, and then over there you've got the casemates where I believe they had about 22 guns. Give you a nice good view of that. There you go. So yeah, up on the top there's the mast, which we'll get to. And I'm presuming by the looks of it up there, I'm presuming that's where one of the guns would have sat. So yeah. Right, let's continue going around. There's already somebody here, just decided to come in and have a look. We'll start entering the barrack blocks first. See if I've got my O light with me. I do indeed. First we'll enter the barrack buildings. As you can see, we've got electric fuse boards. Something on the floor there. Right, now we've got to check how safe these stairs actually are. These might not be very safe at all. Just judging by the look of that. Might end up falling through these stairs because they're not exactly got anything on them, they're just sort of like made of wood. Yeah, all the banisters are pretty much gone off of them. Yeah, look at that, look. Some more fuse boxes. All from there. Yeah, this is pretty good, this. Oh, look at this. Oh, fucking hell. Excuse my language. Look, that's just a drop. It's just got the floorboards there and there's pretty much a drop afterwards, so that's not exactly safe, is it? Never mind. Oh, look at that. It's a nice big boiler there. Yeah, so as I was saying earlier on about their planned renovations for this building, they want to turn this into luxury homes. So me and Adam were discussing this earlier on in the car when we was coming up, and we think that what they're going to do is they're going to essentially rip everything out from here. Some more of that, look. They're going to rip everything out, and then they're going to redesign it, but keep everything on the outside the same, kind of like what they're doing to St Bartholomew's in Rochester. Look at that nice fireplace there. Oh yeah, look, it's got some. Oh no, I thought it had newspaper lining on it. They were just lines protruding. So there's another set of stairs that takes you up. Oh fucking hell! There's a pigeon in here. pigeon is somewhere. It's going to pop out. A massive fireplace there, and you've got an original cupboard, which is actually pretty sweet. Again, you've got more of these floorboards that have sort of given out. A nice original fuse box there. Okay. So yeah, we have another load of people in here as well, apparently. Yeah, so I believe that was a toilet, because they've got the old chain system at the top, so this would have probably been a toilet at one time. Got this here, again you've got another boiler here. I'm presuming, again, these would have been the, just been the barracks. Oh sorry, this would have been the quarters where the soldiers sort of lived. Alright, I'll show you outside there. Look at that. Yeah, so yeah. Oh yeah, look at that, a nice little fireplace there. That's actually pretty cool. That original brickwork protruding from that, look, on the window as well, the top. I'm presuming that's a thing for the fireplace that's probably further below. I would go to one of the chimney pots. Oh yeah, because then you've got this one here, another fireplace. And yeah, this is pretty much the end of that. You can see there was once a door that was there that would have led somewhere, and then yeah, you've pretty much just got the view of the rest of the fort. Right, so this is the other area of the barrack block on the top floor. At the bottom, as you can see, there's just another massive drop. Seems to be all these sort of big drops sort of going somewhere. That room is... oh no, it's got a fireplace in it. That's the original one. Yeah, so they more or less look the same. Right, okay. Yeah, that's not really my cup of tea, but shadow figure, a rather rude word. Look at them original window frames though. Quite nice, aren't they? Again, we have another fireplace. Which has that nice original sort of wooden frame across it. It's quite nice that. So, yeah. It's another same one. Oh, it's got that metal thing up there. The others don't have that metal thing up there. It's missing those boilers. Oh, and then this is just like a big open sort of like room where all the windows have been trashed. Oh, and someone's obviously knocked all that in. There would have been a wall that would have separated this area here, but as you can see, that's long gone now. It's a little bit sunny here, so I'm not really sure if the Osmo's picking up on it. Oh yeah, look at that, look. That's pretty cool. So yeah, there's that fireplace. It's got these little like viewports, these little holes that you can sort of see through. Presuming these would have been where people would have pointed their muskets through. Or they were probably just viewfinders or something like that. I don't know. Alright, so quickly before I show you the casemates, I just want to show you the downstairs part. Because because I didn't want to forget, because sometimes in my videos I'll sort of miss something altogether, and I don't sort of really want to do that, just in case there's something fascinating down here. And already it looks pretty promising, because there's pretty much an original door. It's been a little bit graffitied. Some of the older... oh yeah, look, there's the older mechanism up there. Some of the toilet stuff down here. So I come back out that room and I continue on forward. I've got some of the glass. I'm not really sure if this is original glass. It might be, it might not be. There's another nice door here. Let's have a look inside there. Oh, okay then. So it looks like it's still got some of the original tiles left over. This one's got the old tanks on it. And look at that, it's got like a racket on it, like for coats and things. It's got another one of them there. I'm presuming they would have put something in there like coal, and then there would have probably been like a little mini fire down here. I'm not really too sure. Yeah, I don't know whether or not that's filming upright. Yeah, it is, I think. Right. Right, there we go. Low light on. Okay. Something to be greeted to. Oh, okay then. That looks fairly modern. Wouldn't know when to sort of date that, but you can tell that that's definitely been lifted at some point. Oh yeah, look. I think there would have been a window there. Window or a door. You can tell by the old arched brickwork that's there. Up there they've got like a modern fire alarm, because the last time they used... oh yeah, look, there's a coat rack as well. The last time they used this was in the 90s, I believe. A plumbing firm was using this as a storage, like a storage building. So this could all be the result of like leftover parts from them as well. So yeah, look at that. Oh wow. So yeah, some of this might be original, some of it might be from the plumbing lot. It's got that nice table though. I'm willing to bet that these are original. So, a nice fireplace just there. So yeah, more on the continued development of this place, what they want to do with it. In 2012, they wanted to start doing something, but they didn't. And then it got opened up again in 2018. And it was basically meant to be that in 2018, that's when they were going to start redeveloping this place, but they didn't. So I think it's only just recently now that they're actually getting around to developing it. Drain cover there. Right, mate. There's Adam up there.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, this is mental.
I didn't realise it was all the public.
No, I did have an idea. Have you seen the Barracks block in there?
No.
They've still got doors and stuff in it.
They have supposed to be done with this and then come up here.
The stairs are a bit dodgy, but...
If you got these end ones, they're concrete.
oh, are they?
Yeah, the end ones.
Oh, excellent. I'll go up them ones then. So yeah, those are the chimney stacks. They got the old chimney pots as well on them. It's all in fair nick, actually. So, yeah, the next place we're going to go to are the casemates. I might just go in this bit here first, because I've only just noticed this. So it only seems fair that I sort of investigate this area here first. Once again, we turn on the O light. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, look at that. Alright, so it's a little bit drippy in here. Oh wow. They actually have the plans for it. Hold on. Let's see if I can shine that without it blinding the thing. Yeah, look at that. They have like the footpaths and everything for it. What I'll do is I'll get a picture of that when I'm coming out, just so you can take a look at it. So yeah, oh fucking hell, that made me jump. I'm presuming the way how this works is that these tunnels are running semicircle, so they all sort of link together, and then those tunnels over there more or less serve the same purpose. But they've got these like lights on here and everything, which are actually haven't got. Yeah, they have got bulbs in them. So they've got some like cases here. Not cases, what am I talking about? They've got what appears to be like shelves, like units where they would have had shelves. They've got like a hook up there. Right, this is a little bit leaky, this bit here, so never mind. Oh, okay, then that's all blocked up. That's fine, that matters. It's a little bit muddy. But yeah, I'm presuming everything on here is more or less the original wood that I'm sort of walking across. But yeah, look, they've sort of blocked off some of the rooms. I don't know whether or not you can sort of get into them on the other side, so I'm presuming you can, but we'll have a look. Oh look, they've actually got an intact one here. Oh, look at that. So this would have been a shelf for something. Look over there, look, they even have one of those original signs. 1.2. Oh yeah. I'm presuming these would have been these would have been the rooms where they would have kept the shells for the guns that would have been on top. Okay, so that sort of goes in that area. Have a quick look at that. Oh, fair enough. Alright, so there's a big room in there, another... Right, so I'm presuming that these are more or less just magazines, and then these are sort of like rooms where you could have accessed the magazines from multiple points. Let's go underneath all this. Yeah. Right. Yeah, they have a fuse box up there. It's a more modern one. Right, so... Oh, no, they have a spiral staircase that goes up. So... Oh, wow, look! These are one of the loaders for the shells. Mechanism, yeah, look. It's an ammunition lift. You can see a lot of crap has fallen through, but... Yeah, these would have just been lifts. Like magazine hoists. That's all they are. They would have, well, evidently lifted the shells up, and then they would have gone somewhere up there. That's quite a fair old way. So, another bricked off entrance to a magazine. I don't think it, well, they seem to just be sort of like rooms that are just sort of blocked off. They're not really anything, they're just like small little rooms. Right, so that's that way. Another way there. I'm presuming that leads to another one. And then this is another magazine, which is actually flooded. It hasn't got a shelf on it anymore. Yeah, look at that, look. There's that. And then they have one other one down there. which has been blocked up. What's in there? Let's have a poke the thing through there. I don't know. Oh no, that's just another. That's just a viewport into the other room, isn't it? This one here. Oh wow, look. They have one of them things. It's the same thing that they had in Grain Fort. The tunnels in Grain. Oh yeah, look, they've got lights and everything. They're all modern ones, but so I'm presuming they would have used these for something at some time. Not the old roots going through there. Oh, okay, then this would have just led out to this bit here. But there is a light switch, which I don't think works. No, fuck that don't work. Alright. So, yeah. I'm presuming the other casemates will more or less look the same. If I see anything interesting, I'll take pictures of it. But I'm going to go to the top where the guns would have been, the 22 guns. Right, so now we're just coming up the spiral staircase, which has the old railings on it. Right. And then these would have been the rooms where they would have had the guns. So these ones here, I don't need the torch on because there's nice daylight outside. So yeah, they would have had... I was reading the specifics of the guns that they had here. I think they had 9.2 inch guns up here at one point, but they had a multiple load of others. Those are the ones I can remember off the top of my head. So yeah, those would have been the hooks. So they would have held the guns in place. And I also know that they have a breaching loader around here as well. That's in more or less good condition. Well, they call it a breech loader, but so yeah, it's kind of reminiscent of the ones in Cliff Fort, but these ones here are sort of in better condition. Yeah, look at that fireplace there. I'm presuming this was netting to keep people out and birds out. So yeah, there you go. The nice view of the barrack building. And then over here, this is where you start to go around and you can take a look at the casemates. Yeah, look at that. That's actually pretty good. That. I'm not actually sure if the Osmo's lining up properly. Oh yeah, look, they've got some things up there, look. Don't know if you'll be able to see them properly, there's some writing up there. Hold on. Right, so I've just recalibrated the camera for the Osmo. So this should be a little bit better. But as you can see, there's actually writing in there. If you can sort of make it out, if I can sort of point the Osmo through. There you go, that's better. Sort of focusing on it a bit more now. It's these little bits that you find and you just appreciate it because the history sort of remains. And even though that they're going to be doing stuff with this, it kind of is a bit of a shame, really. So yeah, there's one of the other, there's the other casemate, which actually has, just down there, if I can put it down here, it has a fireplace that has iron on it. It's quite remarkable, that. So, yeah, again, to show you that. So yeah, as you can see, we have a sign that's there that's been ripped. Oh, actually, hang on a minute. There's actually a door there on that one. Go around it. Yeah, look at that. They've got a nice door there, a nice original one. Oh, look at that brickwork. Presuming that was another way in at one point. But this is what I like. Look at that door. Nice original door, that. They even have the other one there as well, which you can only really pick up when there's a little bit of light, apparently. There you go, that's better. So, yeah. I'm not sure if you can get to the other ones from here, but I'm presuming that this would have been a way in at one point, but they've obviously blocked it off. So I'm guessing the only other way to the other casemates is by going over there. So I'll see you in a bit. So another thing I want to point out just before I go up to those sets of casemates is they still have the original doors that they would have closed and opened when they were aiming their barrels through the firing slits. I believe these were. Some of them can actually still open. Not all of them because they're a bit rusty. They've sort of seen better days, but yeah, they're actually still intact. That's something that you can't actually find at Cliff Fort or any of the most of the forts because they end up getting trashed. But this one here has actually remained in remarkably good condition. Also, like the little things they've got at the top, like little little cup things. Right, so now we're on the second half of the casemates. Got these nice archways that are here. As we go through, this is where you'll see the next set. I'm presuming the shells would have sat on these shelves, and they would have been used. And then in this room here, this was another casemate. So yeah, they'd have had the gun here. And they have that up there, which I don't even know how that got up there. I know it's nailed to it, so I think that should have been up there for something, for a purpose. So, oh, look at that, look. Nice little drop. I'm presuming this would have been it would have probably been a magazine list. I'm not really sure what that was for. But there we go. So yeah. The old iron bars on the windows. Right, so now we move back out so we don't need the light. We've got ourselves a nice original door. Yeah, you can access it. There is a lot of tocks in here though, unfortunately. Oh, these ones have still got the hooks and everything on them. Up there, look, they've still got the hooks for the guns. See, that's brilliant, that is. There you go, there's that door. Unfortunately, someone sprayed all over it. So, oh, look at that, and they've got an even more preserved hatch. Oh, I see. So these would have been like hatches, and then I'm presuming something would have come up here. Yeah, you can see because at the bottom, yeah, if you can make it out, they have got some sort of like metal work down there. So that would have been for something. So yeah, these are hatches, so I'm presuming that would have been for something. And they've got these concrete plinths. I guess that's where the guns would have rested on. Again, they got a nice fireplace. This is quite nice. Look at this view. You got to admit, that is quite a nice view. That is spectacular. It's kind of like Cliff Fort. And then again, you have another one of these rooms, which I'm presuming would have had the shells stacked on the shelves. And then you have like a piece of original wood, and then something up there. So yeah, not really sure what they are. Unfortunately, there's a lot of graffiti here. Oh, okay then, so that's pretty much, they've blocked all that up, so you can't really get to those centre magazines that I know of. So in that case, I will start heading up to the next area, which is the roof, which is where they would have had 5 huge guns. Right, so now we're on the roof. As you can see, there's a load of people around, because this is actually meant to be like a, well, not this bit, that other bit's meant to be like a park area. So yeah, go take a look at those bits over there later on, but first we'll actually climb up to the main bit. It's actually full of a few brambles. Yeah, there's one of the old sea forts out there. It's got a number of them. Right, so as you can see, this would have been one of the areas. Actually climb across. Yeah, so I'm assuming this is where those huge guns would have once been. Somewhere around here. I think the magazine spots on the other side. They would have been on the other. They would have been on the other side. There's Adam down there. Yeah, there's some up here and all. Yeah, they've got some of the doors for the muskets and everything. Yeah, I've just been in there. It's a little bit flooded in there, isn't it? Yes. So yeah. See you in a bit, mate. Right, so there. Just remember the names of them, the ammunition boxes. Yeah, so this was a bin where the massive guns were. I'm presuming there would have been one over there, and then there would have been another one over there, which we'll get to. But just looking at this, there's actually multiple entry points. Oh right, okay, so this must be the what was it called? The reloader thing. I named it earlier on in my video. It'll come back to me. But yeah. Alright, okay, so I'm presuming that's at the bottom. Or if not, then this is probably just like a surviving example of one. Hold on, let's shine the torch light a bit. Breech loader, that's it. That's the name of it, yeah, the breech loader. I think that's what it is. Could be wrong. Right, so here we've got a mast with a ladder that we can climb. The only problem is, how do we get to the top? I'm presuming this would have been a position for a spotlight. And there it is. This is one of those big, massive guns. See the rivets still sort of like in place. It's all still round. It's quite a nice old thing, that. It's quite nice and big. Yeah, I wouldn't exactly want to walk across it though. It looks like it's seen better days. But yeah, this is pretty much the roof. Okay, so this is after I've filmed everything. I went looking for the shell lifter. and I finally found it. It's actually in the centre. So the way how this would have worked was this mechanism here would have draw these shells. That's it. Yeah. The shells would have went, and the way how they did that was it was all like manual loading. So they would have stored the shells on these two bits here. They would have grabbed hold of this and then like that, and then load it down. And then these chains here, they would have went around and they would have carried the shells up to the guns, which would be at the top there. So yeah, this is the only room that has it, and I've been looking for it because I've been looking forward to filming this bit all day. So yeah, I'm kind of glad that I managed to film this bit. So yeah, I've climbed the radar tower. I did it. I told you I could do it, Simon. So yeah, I'll pretty much end this video off by clearing up some little things. This was a Palmerston fort that was built to defend the key anchorage at Stockport. This was renovated again in the First World War and then the Second World War. And yeah, Adam's just got word from people that apparently the developers that were coming in to turn this into luxury homes and everything, they've now pulled out for whatever reason. So I'm assuming that this place will once again live more with its history intact. So I thought, yeah, this would be actually a nice sort of way to end off the video with the fort in the background. I'm being blinded by the sun here. It's actually a really nice day. So yeah, I'm quite happy that I came here and did this. It's my first time in boat in Portsmouth, and yeah. Right then, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next video.